7:01. Mr. Russo? Yeah, everyone ready? All right, good evening. Welcome to the regular meeting of the Newton Town Council. It's November 10th, 2025. If everyone can please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic which stands one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Terry, if you could do a roll call, noting that Mr. Dixon is joining us via Zoom.
Sure. Mr. Coos.
Here.
Mr. Dixon.
Here.
Mrs. Diglio.
Here.
Mrs. Teets.
Here.
Mayor LaFois.
Here, in accordance with the Open Public Meetings Act, notice of this regular meeting was given to the two newspapers of record and posted on the official bulletin board on January 3rd, 2025. All right, everyone received the minutes of the October 27th regular meeting. Any additional changes, deletions, amendments, corrections? All right, seeing none, do I have a motion and a second to approve?
I'll make a motion to approve the October 27th, 2025 regular meeting minutes.
And I will second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Councilwoman Diglio, a second by Councilwoman Teets. Roll call, please.
Mr. Coos.
Yes.
Mr. Dixon.
Yes.
Mrs. Diglio.
Yes.
Mrs. Teets.
Yes.
Mayor LaFois.
Yes. At this point in the meeting, the town council welcomes comments from any member of the public on any topic to help facilitate an orderly meeting and to permit the opportunity for anyone who wishes to be heard. Speakers are asked to take one turn at the microphone and please limit your comments to 3 minutes. The clerk will keep time. If reading from a prepared statement, please provide a copy and email a copy to the clerk's office after making your comments, so it may be properly reflected in the minutes. Council may choose to comment after the entire public portion is completed. Do we have anyone in person who would like to make a comment?
Ralph Porter, Porter, 12 Pine Street. I'm talking on behalf today of the Sussex County.
Mr. Porter, hold on 1 second. Can everybody hear him? I feel like the microphone is low. Are you picking him up okay, Terry?
I can barely hear him, but I don't know if it's going to record it that way.
Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Terry. Okay, it's on. Okay. A little low.
Okay,
okay.
sorry, I'll try to speak up.
Thank you.
So I'm speaking today on behalf of the Sussex County Arts and Heritage Council, which I am now the president of the chair of the Board of Trustees. I want to thank Tom Russo, the town especially, for facilitating us having our art show here for the Fall Festival. Even though the Fall Festival was canceled, we still had a great showing. We had we have different numbers, but between 78 and 81 people come through here in the 5 hours that was open, which is fantastic. So I would hope we could do this again. It grew from 13 last year to 85 this year. At the same time, I want to offer my sincerest apologies to one of the town council people. Apparently there was a misunderstanding of something or other that happened. I was not here at the time because I was at my granddaughter's birthday parties. So I don't know who the town council person is, but if we could speak together after the meeting at one point or sometime in the future, so I can find out what happened from their point of view. I heard from other ones. I want to know what happened if I can. So thank you very much. And again, Tom and staff, thank you very much for facilitating this. Thank you.
Anyone else in person? All right, Tom, do we have anybody on Zoom wishing to make a comment?
Anybody remote on Zoom wishing to speak, just raise your hand on Zoom.
All right. Seeing none, we will move on to council and manager reports. Mr. Russo?
Thank you, Mayor. One proclamation of note, Gene Steiger's 100th birthday. I believe the mayor will facilitate giving the proclamation to Gene. Happy birthday to Gene. I just want to thank everybody for participating in Flags of Honor. I thought that went really well. So thank you to all the staff and volunteers, and thank you for all the attendees and people who purchase flags for raising funds for Community Hope. Friendly reminder, we're closed tomorrow in recognition of Veterans Day, so thank you to all the veterans that served. Penny Rose Tom Talk edition continues Wednesday at 3 p.m. So please join me, and the real Tom Talk is Thursday, 10:30 a.m. on Facebook Live. Maxwell and Molly's will be our special guests, so that'll be a good time with Rick and Bonnie Batondo. Thank you, Mayor.
Good. All right, Councilman Coos.
To just echo the sentiments regarding the Flags of Honor event. It's, you know, we're lucky to have such an event. I don't know of any other municipality in the area that holds anything remotely close to this, so I'm glad that we can continue to do that and look forward to next year's.
Councilwoman Diglio.
I concur with the comments concerning the flags of honor. And I consider it an honor since I have two sons in the army that I can have flags for. Last Thursday and Friday, I spent the days with seniors from Prime Time, and we fluffed the wreaths and made sure the lights worked so that the DPW workers can put the wreaths up. So I'm very thankful to the seniors that showed up to help. And I've been working on the parade, getting all the different groups lined up. I should be starting lineup very soon. And that's all I have. Oh, wait a minute, parade is November 29th. So hope to see you. It starts at 10 o'clock.
Great, thank you. Councilwoman Teets.
Yeah, again, echoing the comments of the Flags of Honor. It's always such a beautiful ceremony. One of my favorite ones that we do. It's always meaningful and just about the right amount of time spent on it. And the camaraderie afterwards is always great to see. And you know, the weather, just saying.
Thank you.
I also, not nearly as many hours as Sandy fluffed wreaths for, but I did fluff some wreaths on Friday. Yes, and have a new appreciation for the wreaths. I don't know so much as fluffing is the right word, but you know, I'll have a new appreciation as they hang from the poles. And yeah, reshaping, that's a good word. And I would like to say some, you know, breaking news from earlier today. Congratulations to the Newton High School Lady Braves field hockey team, who earlier today, this afternoon, won the NJSIAA semifinal round against Verona. The score was 2-0. And the Lady Braves will be playing at home this Wednesday. The time has not been determined yet, but obviously, if you're able to attend, it would be a great opportunity to, you know, kind of pack the house. I did not check the weather for Wednesday, but dress warm. The bleachers can be a little cold.
True.
And then going back to an event that I participated in, as did others, and the police department, fire department, when we did the bagging for hunger, and received a thank you letter from Kelsey Anderson, who's the coordinator. And she said that the Newton ShopRite raised more money than any of the other 297 ShopRite stores
Great.
in New Jersey. So, you know, thanks to, you know, the residents and community and surrounding towns that supported that. And also this Saturday, I stopped by Weiss Markets for the Cram the Cruiser event. And I know the police department were very appreciative of all the donations they were receiving. And they were there Saturday and Sunday. And they also on hand had Andover Township Police Department helping them out. And also the criminal justice, like a group, I guess it is, from the college, and they helped as well. So it's a club, sorry, criminal justice club. And so it was just a great example of partnering with other, you know, police departments in the area and the college, and, you know, coming together for a greater good for the community. So thanks to those who participated. And that is all I have. Oh, and Rob, we could talk after the meeting. That was me. Thank you.
Okay, Deputy Mayor Dixon.
Yeah, unfortunately, hockey duty took me away from attending Flags of Honor this weekend, but I know it's always a great event. It's unfortunate I missed it, but I'm sure it was a great event, and it's always a great way to just recognize those who served. The only other thing I have is I just wanted to thank everybody who came out on Halloween, both all the trunks and all the trick-or-treaters who came for the costume contest. Obviously, every year. I'm the man leading the parade around
Yes,
as
you
the
are. You
judges
are the man.
make their make their selections, sometimes quicker than others. But it's always great, and I always enjoy it. So thank you for everybody who came out to that. That's all.
Um, thank you, Matt. Let me just make a note. Okay. And so I just wanted to echo the comments of Deputy Mayor Dixon regarding the Halloween parade. We had lots of kids come out, so many departments decorated trunks. So thank you for showing up, and to everybody that participated. We had pets, we had groups, we had infants, we had one who I'll say experience. I think we call it a senior category, but I say experience. But you know, and I want to thank Chief Danville and Detective Sergeant Torres for their assistance with the judging. I apologize to Deputy Mayor Dixon for some of the delayed, but we had so many great costumes this year. It was a little hard to make a decision. I want to thank the Newton Fire Department for their sponsorship. Certainly, Billy Williams, the Rec Commission, everybody that was involved in the Halloween parade. It was a good turnout. A windy night, but a good turnout for the town. And then just as everybody else mentioned, just a really special seventh annual event of the Flags of Honor this past weekend. Raised over $3,000 with all the flags that are blowing in the wind outside, and certainly a good remembrance as we go into tomorrow, Veterans Day. And as I said on Saturday in my comments, there's lots of ways to recognize our veterans, including attending ceremonies or visiting tributes, going to a cemetery and giving our respects to the veterans that have passed that are in our cemeteries, and certainly calling or texting or emailing a veteran to thank them for their service and let them know that they have not been forgotten, are great ways to recognize our veterans tomorrow. So happy Veterans Day to all that have served and are currently serving. I wanted to thank Tap into Newton for their article on November 3rd, published on November 3rd, with regards to the amazing efforts of our homelessness task force that's been working very hard. I'm hopeful, Tom, that you may maybe in our second comments, give an update, because we have some really good news and some numbers. And I know that Barry was there on Saturday, excited about the results. As was quoted in the article, I think that we really are creating a roadmap for municipalities locally and statewide to do the same, to serve the unhoused populations in their communities with respect and dignity, and find some long-term solutions. So that article also made it into the November 6th edition of a newsletter called Homelessness Matters that's put out by the New Jersey Coalition to End Homelessness. So they reprinted with a picture of the council and some comments, the article that TAP wrote. Newton and Tom and the team getting the recognition that they deserve for the good work that's been done for the last several months. So thank you, Tom, for that. This Wednesday, I think a few of us, Chief Miller from the fire department, I think someone from the police department are joining me at the 200 Club's annual dinner. That's Wednesday night at Perona Farms. As a reminder, that group, nonprofit organization, raises money to provide scholarships, and also in the unfortunate event that someone loses their life as a first responder in the line of duty, a donation is given to the family. So that's Wednesday night. On Friday, we have the Sussex County Economic Development Partnership Awards event. I think we reported at the last meeting that roughly a third of the nominations are Newton businesses or Newton adjacent businesses and individuals. So good luck to all the nominees. Also, this Saturday is the 34th annual C. Edward McCracken Festival of Lights event up at the hospital. And I know that our first responders are very much involved with the public safety and traffic flow of that event. So I thank our police department, first aid squad, and fire department in advance for your help with that event. That's always a big draw to the town of Newton and lots of moving parts. And then I think several of us are attending the League of Municipalities Conference next week. I know there are a lot of things on the agenda. I've already downloaded the app, but there are a lot of great sessions for us to attend and report back to the community on some of the good findings and learnings that we will partake in next week. I think those are the only updates.
Mayor, I just had one thing on Saturday.
Yes.
10 to noon at the DPW garage. We have our free rabies clinic.
Oh, that's this Saturday, 10 to noon. Free rabies clinic.
Yes.
Which,
Drive-through thing. So if you don't even have to take your pet out of your car.
and that's at the recycling center.
Not the recycling.
I
center,
mean, at
DPW
the
garage.
DPW garage. I mean, add it to all the great things that are
You don't
happening.
take them out of your car.
No,
they
but that's a
charge
good
them.
reminder because the calendar will soon turn when all of our pets need to be registered with your office, Terry. So free rabies clinic, and I know as part of that, we need to provide our rabies certificates. So this is a good service that we offer so that people are prepared to register their furry loved ones come January. Any other announcements?
Mayor, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
tomorrow at 11:11 at the VFW is their annual Veterans Day service. So if you're available to attend,
At VFW,
on Mill Street, I believe it's 88 Mill Street,
85.
85. Right.
and that's at what time, Michelle?
11:11 on
11:11. Which originally was Armistice Day and the reason why, yeah, anyways, history there. Good, thank you for that announcement. I'm sure a lot of people will be attending that as well. Okay, we don't have any unfinished business for tonight. We do have a consent agenda. All items listed with an asterisk are considered to be routine and non-controversial by the town council and will be approved by one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member so requests, in which case the item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered in its normal sequence on the agenda. Mr. Russo, would you run through the resolutions?
Sure. 236 is the annual agreement between the town and the parking authority. 237 is change order number 1 for the cleaning of Morse Lake Water Treatment Plant, Clearwell and High Street Water Storage Tanks. 238 is a refund for a disabled veteran exemption. 239, annual appointment for risk management consultant, Keith Mitchell. 240 is annual appointment for me for statewide insurance fund as fund commissioner. 241 is a reimbursement for lead line replacement, should be Hillside Avenue, not Terrace, so
Mhm.
apologies on that, but it's 28 Hillside Avenue. All the paperwork was in order. 242 approves appropriation transfers as per Tom Ferry. 243 is the disclosure contract for homelessness task force coordinator for Barry Drager for the remainder of this year and all of next year. Approved by Sean Canning. 244 bills and vouchers, 1 application for regular member fire department, Noah Van Lannen.
All right, are there any resolutions that the council wishes to remove for further discussion? None? All right, do I have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda?
I will make the motion to approve the consent agenda as presented.
Do I have a second?
I can second the consent agenda as presented.
Thank you. I have a motion by Councilwoman Diglio and a second by Councilwoman Teets. A roll call, please.
Mr. Coos,
Abstaining from check number 14357. Yes, Evan.
Mr. Dixon,
Yes.
Mrs. Diglio,
Yes.
Mrs. Teets,
I need to abstain from resolution 236, 2025. Otherwise, yes.
Mayor LaFois.
Yes. Okay. We will now open the meeting to the public again. Anyone wishing to make a comment, please come to the microphone. Mr. Porter?
Yes, Ralph Porter, 12 Pine Street. Yeah, I want to thank the town and the road department and everybody's involved for getting Mason Avenue finally finished with the paving and stuff like that, and the new drain put on the bottom of, at the intersection of Pine and Mason. The last major rain we had, when you had the downpour that came down like 3 inches in 2 seconds, it worked very well. So, thank you very much again.
It's good to know.
Thanks.
And thank you for, I meant to make mention of that earlier. Thank you for, your work on behalf of the Sussex County Arts and Heritage Council, not only being up on Spring Street, but also the partnership with promoting both, you know, what's going on in the town and the good things that are going there. I know you have lots of receptions and various artists that you promote throughout the year. So continue to share that information with the town, Mr. Porter, so we can also help to promote the events that are happening there. Any other public comments? Mr. Russo, anyone online? Okay, any other council or manager comments, Mr. Russo?
No, I just want to, thank Barry and the group and, everybody that's involved with the task force. As of the other day, we had 14 of 15 people housed, which was wonderful, but there's always new names to add. I approved somebody today to be added to the list. So, it continues and it evolves, but you can see how quickly they can respond and react to people that need assistance. It's a lot quicker than it was in the past and much more streamlined. So it really, a lot of great effort on the part of the state and the county and the town and the nonprofits that are involved. So right now the focus obviously is Code Blue and making sure we're assisting people for the winter and the cold weather that we're dealing with, and will soon be forthcoming even worse. So, but yeah, a lot of great work being done.
Yeah, it's interesting because, we were all receiving calls and texts and emails and letters and being approached in town about, this huge problem that we had all, late spring, summer, early fall. And while the recognition hasn't been as boisterous, I certainly have been getting messages and people saying that there's been a huge difference and a big different feel on Spring Street, certainly the park, and a lot of people, as they are learning about all the efforts that have been going on, a lot of the response has been, no, we had no idea. We didn't realize that there was stuff going on behind the scenes. We just know that there's a big difference, and it's nice to know the greater plan, but also I think some pride in that, in the way that the work is being done. So the word on the street is good. Councilman Coos?
No.
Councilwoman Diglio?
At this time.
Councilwoman
No,
Tates? Deputy Mayor Dixon?
Nothing else at this time.
All right, so we'll move on to our executive session. We have resolution 245-2025 tonight. This is a resolution providing for a meeting not open to the public in accordance with the provisions of New Jersey Open Public Meetings Act, NJSA 10:4-12. I, attorney-client privilege, I need a motion to enter into executive session, please.
Go ahead.
You can move.
I'll make a motion to enter into executive session.
At 7:24 PM. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. I have a motion by Councilwoman Teets and a second by Councilman Coos. Roll call vote.
Mr.
Yes.
Coos?
Yes.
Mr. Dixon?
Yes.
Mrs. Diglio?
Yes.
Mrs. Teets?
Yes.
Mayor LaFois?
Yes,
No public action anticipated.
just for the public. There doesn't, it doesn't seem that there's going to be any public action anticipated to be conducted after the executive session. For those that were wondering. So thank you for attending. Please stay warm.